Hey, hey, YouTubers and friends, how y'all doing out there? I hope you're all faring well in this time. Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout Live with Toledo Jazz, Dano, and I, where tonight you are our guests after we do some little BSing and talking about some things coming up and this and that. So don't go away, because we'll be right back. Can't hear you yet. Oh, they can hear me though. No, you are on my end though. Ha ha ha.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night, Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night, Hangout Live. It's Tuesday night, Hangout Live. With your hosts, and Marvin, Toledo and Jess, and Dano. Tuesday Night Hangout Live is a Flash in Your Pan production.
We're free.
He unmuted us. I've been set free. All right, how about you? That reminds me of a song.
Oh, I'm muted.
No,
I'm
but
muted.
Let's say hi.
I unmuted you, but I muted myself. Not now, guys. Oh, how?
Now? Are we all? Can you hear us all?
No, I'm not, Luke. You're behind. Get with the times. Hey, Top Cat. Well,
Top Cat.
Brian supposedly was first, but he wasn't here when belated birthday boy Nugget Wayne Peterson was in the house. So Brian lost his first to Wayne, who was second, who's now first. And then our buddy from the Caribbean prospector, Jason Keith Prospecting, was in the house after that. He'll be at Flash Bash.
Someone's got to do it.
He'll be at Flash Bash.
You can still get tickets, Outdoor Influencer. I think there's a few left.
Yep, there's only 7 spots left, Jeffrey, so I sent you all the information already. First come, first sees. First come, first serve. Baby Girl Mining, how are you, Mike? Luke Duke?
Luke Duke. Best moderator, Mr. Lodak.
Yeah, I saw Mr. Lodak saying something to Barb about Ed will send you an invoice. I did that. Got all the invoices out to the email in your PayPal to everyone who had anything at the auction.
So let's see. Here's a new name: Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunting.
They're not so new. They've been around.
Afternoon.
They've been around quite a bit.
Oh.
They also hang out with the the Connect Nation with our friend Liz over at Dredging.
I haven't seen that name in our chat room here.
Oh, they've been here, I believe.
Okay.
I believe so. Hey, Miss Laurel, your invoice was sent too.
What about Jeremy Partridge? I bet he's due.
Jeremy Partridge?
Yeah.
Well, here's an awesome Sauce Holmes.
He says, first time here, guys. Howdy.
Well, I would, yeah, that definitely new. Howdy.
I cheated.
Mike, New Hampshire Gold Prospector, welcome, welcome, welcome. Teddy
Miss Laurel, how are you
C.
tonight?
Jeremy Partridge, welcome.
Vicky, how you doing, Vicky?
GoPro Unlimited.
Lou Atwell.
Hi, Lou. Speaking of Lou Atwell.
Love that Lou.
Speaking of Lou.
Lou?
I thought of her the other day. I've seen a couple of pay dirts, you know, get your remedy for gold fever at blah, 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 schmackety, schmackety. And they have it in a medicine jar. And I thought of the brilliance of our friend Lou and Robert, who has gold fever remedies.
Right, they have the original gold fever remedy. There's
The
copies,
original.
but if you want the real gold fever remedy, that's where you gotta go. Gold fever remedy, gold getters.
Yeah.
Pharmacy. All
Yeah.
right, now their supplies have run dry with this coronavirus and all. Their supplies have run dry because of all this, and plus they've been flooded out down there where she's at, so they're not able to get back in the river. But she said here soon they will be back to selling the gold fever remedy. Now, I can attest to this remedy because I've had it. It
Well,
works.
and I've seen it, and it's good stuff, you know,
Good
and
stuff.
that's goldfeverremedy.com. The original. The
That's the
original.
original. There are others out there that sell their hay dirt in medicine bottles, but
They
this is
are
the
not the original.
original.
Lou and Robert's been doing this for several years.
Yep.
Several years. And
Yeah,
while we're
sure.
talking about good pay dirt companies, we should also talk about some good friends of ours of the channel, like Tom's Gold Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Remember, at every purchase, get your 5% off by simply using Flash in your coupon code. And that isn't a one-time deal, y'all. So, but then
Every time they buy.
every time they buy.
Nice.
What a bargain.
And we'll probably, I don't know if we'll get a kickback or I'll get a gold coin or anything. But what I like about Tom, besides being a good veteran, he has a good heart. He donates portions of his live stream feeds, his profits, to places like St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and some other really good charities. He stays away from ones that give their CEOs and executives most of it, you know. And he's really careful about who he gives the money to. Tom's a really good guy. And then, of course, our friend MDV at ipanforgold.com.
My name's Jesse Mendez. I pan for gold.
My name's Ed Marvin, and I pan for gold. And we have Ray Rusa, who also
Pays for gold.
yeah, but we can't say who also's eye pans for gold. But whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Michael does some nice painter bags. Yeah, very good stuff.
Yeah, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hey, Todd, HD Shovelhead, keep these six. How are you? Our friend Patrick Moore.
Patrick.
GS Prospecting, how you doing? Brad. Kazi Adventures.
Oh, look, John Deere, Utah.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you, Matt. We have Exploring with the Nug also in the house.
Yeah, Joe Statsakonis is in the house tonight.
Keener
Nice.
Prospecting. We already
Here.
brought up Jeffrey from Outdoor Influencer. Now, where are we? Didn't forget you, the
Oh, the other
Nug.
end. Hi, other end.
HD Shovelhead.
Shovel head. Gold Pro Unlimited. How are you going to say hi to you? And then who is that? Jared's saying hi to. Oh, Ron. What's up, Ron?
Run for the hills.
Iron Marvin.
Iron Marvin.
Run for the stream.
Yeah,
Run for the hills.
Yeah, weren't you working on
a jingle?
something?
Run for the stream. Yeah, grab your creek critter, head for the brook. Shoveling and digging's the game. Do, do, do. No classifier needed with River Raider and Creek Critter. It's all the same.
It was funny we were going somewhere and I kept hearing Ed singing stuff, I'm going, what the hell is he singing over there? And he kept repeating it and just, he was working on the words and I kept hearing everyone. So I go, what the heck?
Yeah, it's a whole little jingle, to run for the hills, but with a run for the hills twist.
Right.
Hey, Snorkel Pirate, he's also going to be at Flash Bash.
Wow, cool. That'd be great.
Flash Bash. We do have 7 spots left. 3 are pinned in. I still haven't got no checks from them. Dire Gold Prospecting and Dennis Dayton. But, if someone pays their spot before, I'd hate to have to mail you back your check. But it's going to be a great time. I guess that doesn't do... Maybe, because Snorkel Pirate's coming by himself. And it's 2 adult occupancy per price, right? And Jeffrey, the outdoor influencer, wants to come. And I believe he wants to come by himself. I don't know if he's bringing the family or not. So maybe you two could have your people talk to his people and his people talk to your people and see what you can come up with. But one's that way and the other one's that way. One's in VA, the other's in Missouri or Illinois, Western Illinois.
As long as they meet in the same spot.
Yeah, it's all cool. You could occupy one camp spot.
Yep.
Just a thought.
How are you tonight?
Who?
Sully, Saving History.
Oh, hey, Sully, how you doing? Top Cat, 3%,
Top Cat.
LBPA.
Top Cat, that's right, 3%.
Is Ohio gonna let it happen? Oh, screw that fucking virus. Oh, I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen.
They're already started. They're going to start opening up.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, they're going to start opening up first of the month. Our hasn't been all that bad. I don't know whether it's still going up or down or whatever, but
I heard different things, so I don't get local news. I know it's going and I'm safe. I've been working. If I can work.
Vicky, yes, there's room for campers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, plenty of room for campers.
Yes, Wayne, I'll put $1 in the jar.
Very nice place, Vicky. Very well taken care of. Nice place to camp and so
I
on.
don't have $1. I only have a 5, so I gotta cuss 4 more times.
All right,
Well,
get
you
it
know,
out.
you've already passed that 5. What are you talking about?
Judy's back there laughing when I said I only have a 5. I gotta cuss 4 more times. Surprised none of you did hear.
We don't hear it.
Yeah, I know, Brian. Potty mouth. Write a check. No, no, no. Earmuffs. Hey, Mike Wolf, how you doing? Sorry I missed you. I saw you earlier, buddy. Good seeing you all here. What's up, everybody? Solely, we're having our weekly show, and it's good seeing you here. Like to see more of you. But yeah, Flash Bash is a go regardless. Outlaw.
I think we're okay here. You know, here's what's going to happen. They're going to open it up. We're either going to be okay, or it's just going to go boom, and we'll be back to being quarantined. They'll say, you know, it's either this worked or it didn't. So I'm hoping it worked. Okay. Hit the like button. Thanks, Ross. Good idea. I think I will.
You always forget. Dano does it right away. I do it right after I make it.
I gotta know. Well, I gotta know if I would like to show first.
So yes, I cheat. One of those likes are mine. Don't tell me none of you don't do it.
I don't like my own videos.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Vicky
Your nose is growing, Dano.
I don't. I do not like none of my own videos. I've never.
Vicky makes a nice point here. I hope she doesn't have any problems crossing state lines.
I don't even like.
You don't have New York plates. Miss Laurel might, but she's not going to Rhode Island. Don't go through Rhode Island. Take back roads.
Take the scenic route.
Talk to the guy down the street with all the stuff in his jacket and say, I need some papers.
Radio. What's up?
Hey, Ronald, I sent you a message on Patreon. Please read it and return. I had a little bit of a hiccup trying to send out your package. They couldn't find your address. So they wanted to know if I wanted to risk it or double check. So I elected to double check. So, oh, yeah, you're early, Ronald. It isn't 9:45 yet.
Right.
Now, I know I've been doing this for going on 3 years now, Ronald, but we love you that way, buddy. We made it this day and time for you.
And only you.
Ooh, special.
He is special.
Special.
But he's no more special than any other member of the Flash fam out there around the globe. Judy's still behind me laughing. Oh, and Brian, during pre-show, Lucky was talking up the storm.
Oh, man, he was cussing at Ed. He was telling Ed to shut up and pay attention and just, wow. Oh, speaking of Brian, did you hear Brian's going to be on tomorrow night's West Coast Wednesday?
Over at our friends at Prospectors Radio.
Yeah.
There's also a great community which many of the Flash fam are already members of.
I don't know why they would invite him. He's boring as hell to talk to.
You know, we've all camped in the same camp practically next door to the guy. He's
Oh, yeah.
been on our
Yeah.
show before and in
Brian's fun.
testing and stuff.
Brian's a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure. Just Facebook works. Just
Wherever he's camping, there's a movie going on the side of his trailer.
yeah, ain't that the truth? What he did with that trailer is pretty sweet. Yes, Ronald. FB Messenger's good. I just need a confirmation on your mailing address, Betty.
See what Tomcat just.
Dano Ed Jesse is getting hot out here. Snow's a melting, moving gold. Snow, getting hot and snow's a melting means the rivers are high. If gold's a moving, excellent, excellent.
We'll see you August, Septemberish.
I saw that in Gary's last video, I believe it was snow and high water.
Hello, Andy's Journey.
Oh,
Outdoor
you
Squash
sent me
Net.
money twice? Cool.
Bonus.
Damn.
Tip.
It's supposed to come in threes now.
You know that's
Yeah.
non-refundable.
Speaking of coming in threes,
If you add 50, that means you own 150.
speaking of coming in threes, I was on Facebook today, and
Oh, Jaron says fours. He's in this now. He got stake in it.
Who?
Jaron.
Darren. He is part of the weekend shift.
Well, Treasure Vixen. It's Angela.
Hi, Angela. Just once, Jeffrey.
I've
Just
seen
once.
their newest video. They're naughty girls.
And Barb, yours is in.
Oh, I hate to be on the losing end of that.
I put note to self: never take a package from the Treasure Vixens.
No kidding.
I was checking out a little vixen on TikTok at lunch today. I wonder what those ornate things were. They looked like shelf brackets. They pulled out of a creek with their magnet. Now I hear Judy out in back going, whatever.
Okay,
He's checking out treasure vixens on TikTok at lunch.
It's a free world, damn it.
So, anyways, I was on Facebook today, and this Sabrina Ward Paul, she posted a bunch of stuff all over the different Facebook pages, prospecting pages, and none of her posts showed up, right? So I private messaged her and told her, hey, none of your posts are showing up. What? Well, now she's in Alabama. She's from Gold Dust Woman Pay Dirt. She sells pay dirt, but that's not her business. She does sell it, but she was putting a sale on. So anyways, I helped her out with that today. So I thought I'd give her a shout out since she said she was gonna send us a pound of pay dirt, So for the shout out. So here's a shout out. Check out Gold Dust Woman Pay Dirt. That's she sells pay dirt. She's down in Alabama. I can't wait to see what we get.
Another Alabama doing the pay dirt stuff.
She's about 2 hours away from Lou.
Now, I don't know if I have their Facebook page up, but that could be remedied pretty quick. Let me see. I
remember Ron for the Hills Mine, the 7 dirty words you can't say on TV. George Carlin.
Yep, 7 words you can't say.
Yeah, me neither, but that's right.
Those were it, right?
But you know, I don't
Oh,
get it.
James.
I don't get it on TV because you can't say bad words on TV, but they'll let you say like "goddamn." That's a worse word to me than the F word.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the worst words, the words you can't say on TV now have changed
Oh yeah.
from
That's true.
from cuss words to descriptive words. You know, something that will describe somebody. It's
Well, I showed Gold Dust Women
Gold
Pay
Dust Women
Dirt
Pay Dirt. Yep, that's it.
for a minute on Facebook.
Yep.
That's easy to search for. But, you know, if anyone wants to send in anything they want us to share also, you know where to send it. flashingyourpan@gmail.com, and we'll share it for you.
Gee,
So when we get this package from her, I'll give you the address so you can send her a couple stickers. She said she doesn't have stickers, so
You don't have stickers.
no, not at this point. Ooh, ribeyes, nice. I want some.
anything on the grill is excellent.
Yeah.
Well, want to know what I did?
Okay.
I made our replays available in podcast format, MP3 format, audio only, you know. So if you want to have less data,
Oh, Dano balls on the grill. No, Brian, no.
No.
what's going on in the room?
Hi, Thomas.
Oh, Lucky Ducky
How's
Dog
folks?
Folks is in the room. But yeah, and we're now available on like 5 podcast sites.
Wow, that's cool.
Over at anchor.fm, breaker.audio, and Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. So Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. They added one. Hey.
Hey.
I don't have them all uploaded yet. I think there's only 5 uploaded so far, but I'm working on it. And I do have Spreaker, but I'm not gonna pay what I would have to pay for Spreaker to have a big library over there. It's just not feasible for how we produce our show. So,
Look who just popped in. Golden Adventures with Raven and Smackarock.
Hey, Raven and Skipperock. I'm sorry, bro. Smackarock. At least I didn't call him Shamrock or something like that. No, he seems like a really cool guy. Wouldn't mind digging some nuggets with Smackarock and Bill. You know, of course, Raven and Dammy. Find some nuggets.
The Rock is in the house.
The Rock is in the house. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Angela, Todd, and Daniel got a thing going.
I am fixing to send out
Call it
something to
California
you
trip and you gotta
3
get the date set.
boys, and of course my nice.
Back to the Mother Yuba. Wash some sins away.
Be careful, isn't it the Yuba that has E. coli?
It's got gold. That's all I know, and it's beautiful.
I don't care. Gold will cure E. coli,
Look, we have a
Ebola,
question.
Kung flu.
We have a real legitimate question here for us.
Wow. Do we? Oh, by
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yes.
Will you guys give your opinion on fluid bed classifier sleuths, like the Green Mountain Gold Trap? Jeremy? Hey, 805. Hey, Anthony.
Or maybe he's talking about
He's talking about Brother Joseph's classifier, the Green Mountain Gold Trap. Well, I have one. I love it.
Yep, that's what he's talking about.
I actually right now I have it set up in a recirculating system in my shed for a high banker conversion I was working on, and I can't wait to get to the river. Even though I love Dream Mat, Jesse, you know how much I love Dream Mat.
Yes, I do.
I really love Joseph's boy. His tool. It's not a toy, it's a tool. And
Right.
I admit, he builds them great. I have no desire to touch the 2 fluid beds I made. Know what I love about his fluid bed classifier the most? Besides it being clear, I love that removable trap.
Well, see, and for me, the original bazooka,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like about it was the fact that, first of all, you had to use a lot of water. You had to be in some really heavy water.
Well,
And
remember that time I used the.
You had to pick the whole thing back out of the water and empty it that way, and I just didn't like that system.
Yeah.
I like the fluid bed system. I like how the fluid bed action works.
Oh yeah, even the one we tested, I built the big one we did at Pirates Cove. Man, and that thing was a beast to pull out of the river to do a clean out. And even my small one was quite the beast.
Right. Well, yeah, right. When you got, especially when you got all that water flowing through it, you got to stop it and try to get it out of there without losing your material.
Right. But
with Brother Joseph's patent invention there, what he did.
It's great. I love it. Clean out is. I love it, Jeremy. I swear to God. I don't even need to swear to God it's that true. I love it. It's Brother Joseph puts his heart and soul into his project, and I am more power to him. That's why I patronize him.
Right, Brian. That's why we're not talking about a dredge. We're talking about a fluid bed system.
Well, I've cleaned out a 5-inch dredge box before, Brian. I've cleaned out a 4-inch dredge box before. Okay. And now he sold his soul to Doc.
My dog wants her cat in the house. I'll be right back.
I just got one yesterday, was one that he used a bunch. Right on, Jeremy. Yeah, Joseph's a great guy. I'd like to get back up to Vermont and actually dig with the guy. But I've seen his shop and had a really nice talk for him. I've known him virtual for a while. Real for all 3 boys, please. I have a great spot I recently found in my area, a big waterfall with all slate, and I got a hit on detector from crevice. Best to remove them into a sucker tube.
I thought Vicky was there when we met Brother Joe in Vermont last year.
She
Said she missed
was.
Said
Oh,
missed
she missed him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was there with pictures of Joe. I don't know.
I guess that question would be,
Well, if it's underwater and stuff, a yabby pump, as our friends down under would call the hand suction dredge.
right.
If
If it's dry, scrape it.
it's dry, a two toes crevice tool, man. Plus, if someone ever F's with you on the riverbank, you could shank them with it.
Hello, Sheila.
Who?
Yeah, that would work. Little portable suction vac like what you got.
Yeah, like my wet vac, like the backpack thing I made. Is that what you're talking about?
She was asking, yeah.
Well, yeah, but your container would fill up really quick. So you empty it and suck it out more.
Right.
And carry a generator in. Or you can use like a SG1. Made from gold snare in Maine.
Right. And right. You do a gold snare, a 1-inch gold snare. Hell yeah. That just takes a little comes with a pump, just need a battery.
Yeah.
It's and that's again, that's a fluid bed system.
Depends on the wattage and amperage of your Jenny, Vicky, but also depends on what your wattage and Dano's the expert on electrical. Interrupt if I'm wrong, Dano, but if the little shop vac, if the amps and watts collate what it draws and stuff, it should push it, right?
Yeah. Oh, a generator should run one easy as long as you don't have nothing else on it.
800 watts.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Should just fine.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What? I'm lost. Vicky's got me lost here.
That blade is shaped when
We
it's
met Vicky.
new.
They're talking about two toes tool when they're talking about the blade.
Yeah, Smackarock's talking about Raven and Smackarock's talking about Two Toes Tool, and Vicky's talking about Vax, and I'm mostly blonde. Try and catch up. Oh my goodness sakes alive.
He's having a ginger moment.
Hey now. That's blonde moments, not ginger.
Yeah, that's.
Yes.
Is that what that's called, Ron? A Merriam tool?
The Merriam tool, the crevice tool.
Vicky says, never mind, I'm just having a Vicky moment.
That's okay, Vicky. We all three have those quite a bit, but it ain't a Vicky moment. It's a Dano and Jesse and Ed moment. Right?
We live there.
We live there.
When I'm not quarantined, yeah.
If we'd set a camera back on a tripod when we're all three at the creek together, we get a lot better footage than if we do it up close. Trust me.
It definitely would be funnier to watch.
Brian says he used to be a ginger.
Who used to be a ginger?
Brian
Brian.
used to be, he says.
He's pretty towhead now, if I remember right. Wasn't he a blonde? Or was
Yeah.
his
So
hair
if
dark?
he's a ginger, is that gray then? Oh, sorry, Brian.
I guess that's like salt and pepper. Gray.
Yeah, that's pretty boring there, Mickey. Okay, cool.
It was
Miriam-
bright red when I was a kid.
Well, Miriam Crevice Tool named after Two Toes teacher, gold teacher, that is.
Cool.
Once a ginger, always a ginger, Luke says.
That's right, Luke Duke. You're a ginger too, Dano, so you shouldn't be talking bad about your own kind.
I didn't say there's nothing bad about it. I said it's a ginger.
Okay.
Now mine's all starting to turn white now. The red's starting to disappear.
Well, I threw the link out there for Zoom if you want to try and come through that. Right now, Lou, right now. First come, first serve. Please don't eat all the M&Ms in the bowl in the green room. Once we're done with the one guest, we'll come to you. Either turn down your YouTube volume all the way or mute it.
James says you mean gray Ed.
mean. I'm getting gray. Can't believe it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just glad I don't show it like some other people.
I know you can't see my gray in my hair, but I see it.
Need you some Grecian. Slowly colored all that.
I'm Mexican. I'm not Greek.
No, screw that. I'm not gonna look like some guy going through midlife crisis with dye in my hair or beard or mustache or whatever.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm going bald. I ain't getting no comb over.
I thought about it,
I ain't
but
getting no damn comb over. I go bald. I ain't walking outside having to be hug hair.
Oh, if I start having a bowling ball showing in the back of my head, I'll shave it. I'll do it live too. I've done it before.
Vicky says she just sticks her wig on. Done.
out the door she goes.
You can call anytime, Lou. I'll wait on putting that number out there again. Because Lou. Will Robert be on the
Miss
line
Laurel.
too?
Now my cousin, he's the same age as I am, right? He got gray when he was in his 30s, and I mean gray. I mean, he went gray, and we're like really close cousins. You know?
Oh, hell no, Luke. I'm not gonna have a mullet. No way. Screw that mullet, rock crop, whatever. I'm not gonna walk around looking like Joe Dirt.
Jaron says you need a Joe Exotic makeover.
Oh yeah, Top Cat. Woo! Oh yeah, Super Chat. Oh yeah, Super Chat.
GS Prospecting says, kids came, hair left.
Tiger Ed.
Oh no, that's Life of a Miner, hashtag Life of a Miner, Swifty. Any King Tiger King Swifty?
Oh man. Oh, Jared's having fun with that.
Oh yeah, he is. That's so funny.
Oh, that's a bummer, Jason. Refresh, maybe that'll help.
Oh, come on. Refresh.
Brian, call in, Todd.
I'll talk slower if that helps.
Call in, Brian. That should be on 2 shows this week. Can't get more famous than that.
Really? Pay per minute?
No way.
It shouldn't be.
Last person I killed died. Don't piss us off.
Send her some of the other ones, like the mobile click one. You might be able to click on this link here.
Yeah, try that link in the chat room, Lou.
Try the link in the chat room, Lou. Others have done it. Back for the second. Ta-da. Nice. Man. Sure it didn't say like your data fee or whatever, like they do sometimes for phone calls. Wonder if anyone send any porn. Oh, look at this. We have some gold. I can't show that, Ron. I can't show that, buddy. And
Was there some boob showing or something?
I can't show it. I can show you guys later, but I can't show it. Not during this show, Ron. Jeez, buddy. HD out of here. Jason out of here. Later, Jason. Thanks for
Later,
coming
Jason.
in.
Get easy, Jason.
Hello, hasta mañana or whatever, because this way. Aloha, that works for hello and goodbye. Patricia, Junior, Jason, thanks for joining us. Hey, Vern. Welcome. Welcome,
Howdy, Vern.
Arkansas.
Tried twice, huh, Lou?
Huh. Well,
Damn Zoom.
doggone
Zoom.
Zoom. Here, I'll try something else.
Gone digging. Hello, Lester Laporte Sr. What's up?
I'm gonna paste the whole like invitation thing. There'll be multiple numbers in there and whatnot.
Oh, she's out of Magic Jack. I wonder if that makes a difference. I don't know.
Oh, it might.
That's the internet phone.
Right. Huh. But, okay, there's a bunch of numbers down below. You could try all of them if you like. Maybe not the Australian number and the Ireland number or the New Zealand or United Kingdom, but there's several US and
Who was that?
what?
Oh,
Oh, Dano playing with the switchblade.
playing with his knife.
AU79. What we guessing? Hey, Matt, how you doing? It's good to see you, buddy. That guy, I'm gonna go dig a pit with one day. I'm gonna go to VA and dig a pit with that guy there. Hopefully, maybe find a cave too.
Ron, are you giving something away?
Yeah, he's sending me a creek critter.
Ah, cool.
What's with Ron and Brian? Them and their numbers.
They like the numbers.
I don't know. They must.
Well, they're not very good winning numbers, though, that's for sure. I haven't seen them hit once.
They should know that ain't how we do it here.
Yeah.
Let me see.
There you go. There's a link. If you want to call in and
If you want to join in and talk,
Shoot a pair.
Brian said he would.
I know.
We could talk about his upcoming show. You know, wonder.
Lucky already called in. You missed it.
Yeah,
Yes,
you missed
Lester.
it.
It is. Creek Critter is a nice little sluice box.
You know, Creek Critter's good, and so's your
So is
River
the
Rated.
I love my River Raider.
Yeah, I've seen you move a lot of material with the River Raider. I have the Creek Critter. You have the Creek Critter too.
Yes,
But
I do.
I like the Creek Critter. It's nice and handy. You know, it's really. I have all this equipment and I like them all, and they all have a place. You
Can't use
know.
them all at once, though.
No. I like my Creek Critter. I like my Green Mountain Gold Trap. I like my Spike Strike stuff. I love his water table. His high banker header for my gold cubes, awesome. I don't even use the one I made anymore.
Hey, look who's here. What's up,
You
Ray?
don't ban it at all.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa.
No,
Here, we have a picture from Luke Duke.
one we can share.
Yeah, I'm gonna share. Look at those. Look at that nice. I just have to point out this really killer sticker right there. Ain't that a nice sticker right there? But the new ones are even better. But there's this group of creators, a nice group of people, the Wandering Buffaloes.
Mm-hmm.
And Ron F. from Indianapolis, I wouldn't mind hitting the stream with him or Metal Detect. Ron F.'s a really good guy. And then there's this guy, Mr. Lodak. What can we not say good? Oh, well, that came out wrong.
That came out weird.
Only thing we could say about that guy there is he's the world's greatest moderator in the world, and he's the host of my auctions, live auctions, Reds, Coins, and Collectibles live auctions with myself and co-host Mr. Lodak. Some PA Racing. I don't know nothing about them here. I don't think they count. PA Racing.
Oh.
I don't think they count.
Well, there's Chris Ralph just dropped in. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. You're mean.
I'm just teasing. Luke Duke knows. Luke Duke knows. He knows. That high banker looks like it could eat up some material, though.
I don't know. We'd have to see an operation.
He wasn't running that when we were at Dire Prospecting's Father's Day outing, was he?
Mm-mm.
Hi, Chris. How you doing? It's good to see you, Chris Ralph. Now, his channel has really grown, and I can definitely see why. He always has a good lesson to be learned. And his book's really good, too.
Luke said he just built it.
Oh, cool, cool. Actually, I think I might have a link to Chris Ralph's book in the description. I might.
Yeah, we're all anxious to get out and do some digging.
Oh, you bet, yeah. Who asked that?
I'm hoping that this year we can get to a certain spot and really check it out good.
A couple of certain spots. Oh, right on HD. I had it out earlier. It's behind me on my cabinet. Actually, that book came up when we were talking to our friend over at our friend Kevin Hoagland brought it up.
Well, did he? Last week? Was that last week?
Last weekend, yes. We have Michael is working on connecting his audio. Let me, as soon as you get it up, I'll have to unmute you, Mike.
Yeah, Lou. Besides the flooding and everything, huh? Crappy internet. I'll bet. See, Chris says having a little problem with the book. My distributor has over 1,000.
Oh wow, that bites 1,000 copies.
All right. Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Benzo Bonanza, how you doing? Hold on,
Benzo.
Brian. We have Michael in front of you, but I believe he's on his phone. So I wish someone.
Looks like he froze up. He's not moving anymore.
Oh,
There
He's moving now.
There he got back.
Yep.
He's still needs to find his mic. So
stop moving again.
If I remove him, he can't come back in. So he might have to exit himself. He is having a bad connection. Stay there, Brian. You'll be on uno momento. Hey, Ray Rusa, how many colors can you have at the same time? Apparently, I'm supposed to be able to have up to 100 colors. Are we all gonna break that record? 41 of you?
That's what I've been waiting to see. Everybody in the chat room in the Zoom.
That'd be mayhem.
That would be mayhem. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Michael, I'm sorry. If you can, I don't want to remove you from Zoom, then you wouldn't be able to come back into the waiting room.
Right. If he just quits the meeting, then he can come right back in.
Yeah.
There he is.
Well, he's back now. He's not frozen, but I still have no mic for him. And I don't know how to walk him through it. On a computer, I could.
He heard me. Are you on a computer, Mike?
I think he's on his phone.
You'll have to pick a mic. Look for a little mic icon and pick that.
Everyone, call 3 times. If we get more than 7, I'll call 2.
He's connecting to audio.
Yes, we do know what gold prices are at. Let me see. Current gold and silver prices. Gold's at $1,709.75 with a minus of 585. Silver's at 1537 at a minus of 14 cents. Platinum's at 777 and 70 cents. Good number. at a minus of $6.35. Palladium still the big boy of them all at 2,186 and 85 cents, but it's still at a minus of $42.65.
Jared's got real time right now, so that would be China and the rest of the world at 1686 and 1487 for silver. So that's real time price. We'll see what it winds up tomorrow.
I have another caller in the waiting room. I'm just gonna bring up, and hopefully Brian won't have the same trouble finding his mic, but he's been on here before, so he knows what's going on. Maybe.
When he gets down, put him up front.
Right, yeah. If he shows his face, you know.
Can't hear you, Brian.
You need to pick your mic also. Oh, I believe that, Chris, if not more.
Yep, I think it'll be more.
I think it will be more also.
Jeff from Smith Gold. Good evening.
Susan Hamilton. Evening,
Welcome
Susan.
back,
How are you,
Matt.
Bigfoot prospecting.
Welcome back. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Smith's Gold. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Two Toes, if you're out there, welcome. We've been talking about your Merriam tool a little.
Come on, Brian, hit your mics and your camera.
All right, GS, have a good one. Actually,
I mean, Brian. I meant Brian. Mike's still trying to connect to audio.
yeah, Mike's still trying, Brian's still trying, everyone's still trying. So I'll try Ray.
I saw somebody there just popped up.
That's how they come on anymore. They jump in and jump back out, then come in.
Oh, there's Ray. Ray.
And there's Brian, but
There's Brian.
no mics yet.
Hear ya.
We can't hear you. Remember, you got to choose the microphone. Still can't hear you.
I seen Ray's mouth moving. I bet he was cussing like a sailor.
He does that.
Come on, Brian. Get that microphone.
But his show isn't rated R like mine.
Pick your mic. Pick your mic.
Now he's on a computer, so you go to the lower left side of your Zoom player. There's a microphone with an arrow next to it. Click on the arrow. There'll be a pop-up menu. Pick your microphone. And that should do it. Okay, Michael just left. Thank you for trying, Michael. I wish I need a YouTube Google search it for how to pick the mic on an iPhone and an Android.
Ray got his.
Unmute
him, Ed.
Unmute him,
Ray beat Brian. Just kidding, Brian. Smile.
What's up, Ray?
Well, El Schwenko, man. Hey, Dano.
Hey, Ray. How's our Juno brother doing?
Oh, springtime in Alaska just don't get no better than that.
I saw you mention something. They were talking about the price of oil. You said it's really bad for you guys. Why is that?
Because it actually costs something like $40-something a barrel just to ship it from Antarctica to Valdez.
Wow.
the actual operating cost, and that's per barrel. And
Right.
and you can't actually shut the damn thing down because that oil's hot, and if you completely shut it down, the oil would congeal and turn into the world's longest Tootsie Roll.
Wow. So they have to keep it moving.
They have to keep it moving. So we have to keep on getting tankers in here because the tank farm at the end of Valdez is pretty small. It won't hold much. Hey, there's Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian's here. I'm just.
So
He hasn't picked a mic yet.
it actually costs them then, right? Because oil was down what, minus $14 or something today?
To keep the pipeline running, it's costing, well, you got $40 a barrel, and there's probably 300,000 barrels per day goes through that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, Alaska's losing money. Alaska's bleeding money to keep that pipeline open.
Wow. And there's no way to shut it off, huh?
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I don't quite I don't see how that could be. You would think that you'd be able to shut it off in Prudhoe Bay, and then run a plug through it.
Yeah, it's all at the head. You should be able to get it right where it's coming out, I would think. But I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah, I'm not
no Swanko, dude.
I've never worked the pipeline either, so I don't know. But everything I've heard from quite a few people, and I've never read the story, but I've heard from other people that it literally cannot be shut down.
Wow. So now I know that when Russia and Iran got into their little war there about production rates, that it affected us, but I thought that we would like stop producing because we're already at a glut. But I guess not, huh?
Beats the hell out of me. Hey, Wheeler asked the question, does oil prices affect the dividend? Yes, it does. The dividend is actually in a 5-year lag time, something like that. And the dividend is based off of say like 5 years ago, how was the price of oil doing? So if the price of oil is at $100 a barrel, then like 97% of the money goes into the whole permanent fund, and then the 3% that comes out is the people's royalty of Alaska. So if the price of oil is only $40, we're only getting 3% out of the whole sale.
So the money you're getting now, is that today's price, or are you getting?
No, 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Okay, so in 5 years from now,
there'll be no dividend.
There'll be no dividends. They'll be asking for money back.
Well, they can't ask for money back. It's the royalties off of Alaska State. The Alaska State Constitution says that we get a percentage of the mineral rights of Alaska because it's our minerals, it's our state, it's our minerals, and we're going to get a percentage of that. So the Alaska State people in the Alaska State Constitution gets a percentage of royalties.
So they can't even slow down how much they're producing?
You can only slow it down so much from what I've read, because it's got to go up over the top of the Brooks Range. It needs a certain amount of pressure to be able to go up over top of the Brooks Range.
And it has to keep moving.
And it has to quit. It has to keep moving.
Hmm.
Hey, I wasn't quite planning on jumping on, and I just ran out of beer. So I'll find my spinny pan, and then I'll be right back.
So we're a substitute for your beer, huh?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
I'm bringing Brian back in.
Yeah, there's our gas price here is here in Toledo is around $1.29.
$1.05 here.
$1.05.
$1.05.
$1.22.
It went up a little here today.
Did it? Who was I seeing headed for under $1, Michigan?
Somebody had it for 99 cents.
Yeah.
It was that way in Van Wert, Ohio the other day. But it wasn't long living. We're having a repeat of Ray's commercial.
Yeah. Well, like I told my wife a while back, they're gonna give us over $3 a gallon. That was a while back. They're gonna drop it down. It'll go back up, and then we're gonna be happy at 250. And now we're looking at $1.29. That's crazy. Vicky says she sees it. Oh, she wants to see it at 99 cents. Yeah, me too. I was pumping gas when it was 27 cents.
Say when I started driving, it was 45 cents a gallon.
I was working at a gas station. It was 27 cents. Then I went to 32. Then,
I got a Sinclair dinosaur.
those things are probably worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, I don't have it now.
Oh.
But man, I wish I did because they gave them away.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Chef Barry.
And if
I
you're
see.
wondering who that voice is in the background,
Oh, that's my wife in the background.
That's our friend Ruby.
That's my friend Ruby, who happens to be my wife too.
Do you want to be my friend too?
Sure.
She can be your friend.
Let me see if Brian got his mic picked. There he
Yeah, is
is.
it working?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you're working now, Brian. About damn
cool.
time.
Yeah, I tried using the Zoom of the computer for Firefox, but I guess Zoom doesn't support Firefox.
Yeah, it works best with Google.
Google.
Yeah,
It
they made
is a
me
Google.
go back to use Chrome, so
Right.
I had to go to Chrome and restart it and do all that.
California gas went past $5 a gallon.
That's the
Yeah.
problem Kevin Hoagland had. We don't want to see your crotch anywhere near it, Ray. Thank you.
Well, I don't see the live version for some reason. I guess I'm seeing the lag or something.
Yeah,
Well, there's going to be a delay.
Don't watch
So
the YouTube
watch, pay all attention to Zoom.
Oh, I got to pay all attention to Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah, but if I pay all attention to Zoom, then I can't see what everybody's chatting in YouTube.
Well, cover up the video with the Zoom, and then you can watch the chat room.
I think he's got Zoom on his phone.
I don't know.
And he's on his laptop with YouTube.
No, I'm actually using I actually do got a web camera now too. I actually got a real web camera.
Don't drop this one in your panning trough.
No, I don't want to drop this one in the pan and trough.
Well, that would be cheaper than pouring water into your laptop.
True.
That's true. I've actually done that too. I've ruined 2 keyboards.
Oh, okay. I don't feel so bad now.
I'm trying to tip my gold pan up to show the gold, and all of a sudden the water goes right up.
Jesse
Hey,
did that to us, Ray.
Is that what you did?
That's what I did.
Ruby's just finding out.
I guess.
Yeah. Never said anything.
Yeah, I did.
Last words we heard was "oh shit," and he was gone.
Now I gotta get beer.
I'm trying to figure out how I can move screens around or
Well,
make them
I
smaller.
moved my screen, my Zoom screen in front of my YouTube screen. So it
Trying to
covers
make
up the YouTube.
I'm just trying to make my YouTube screen smaller is what I'm trying to do, but oh well, I don't
Oh
know.
well, just watch the Zoom. If anything important comes on in the chat, we'll let you know.
Right.
There, I can see Dano, I can see me. I can see my dog barking at me.
Because you keep eating his biscuits.
Well, he needs to quit being so damn mouthy about it.
Yeah, Brian, you missed it. Lucky was
Shout out
talking.
to everybody in the chat room once again. You got a big full house again, Ned.
Good.
There's Pennyweight. Pennyweight's in here.
Yeah, Thomas, he's in here.
Our good old friend Lucky Ducky Thomas
videos.
Folks.
Thomas, folks, you got to catch up on making videos.
He just put one out.
Yeah,
We should-
Thomas just put
did
one
he? I
out.
didn't see it.
Yeah, he went metal detecting there in Arizona.
If you'd
Yeah.
ring his bell, you'd know that, Jesse.
Huh.
And he was
Oh,
actually
wow.
showed one on the creek too, not too long ago. I think last week he was on the creek.
Yeah.
Teddy C
Brian.
wants to know if Brian is still in
Yeah.
Virginia.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. If we
I'm
can
just
hear
trying
you,
to-
they can hear you.
I'm trying to figure this out because I'm getting like a serious echo and I can't.
Well,
figure
you
it out.
need
Turn off your YouTube sound.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Mute
mute
YouTube.
Oh yeah, there we go.
No,
That
I
will
don't have you
help.
blocked on this.
I,
that
Don't
worked.
don't eat
Now I
no
can
more
hear you.
mushrooms. The echo will go away. Quit eating the mushrooms.
and in the description below it says, quote, links and info will be below once we open the lines. Please mute the YouTube feed before
Team
joining
Prospector showed up.
in Zoom.
Well, I
Chris?
turned my speakers all the way down on the volume knob, but I didn't hit the little.
Well, then
in
you
the
turn
browser.
down Zoom too, don't you?
Maybe that's what. It was.
Oh, no, not if you do
I
it
don't
on the
know.
player.
Need to get over your
Hey,
way,
Team
Chris. For a weekend.
Prospector, how you doing?
Hey, Chris.
You get over his way for a weekend here coming up.
Hey, Gary. Gary, yeah. Hey, pirate prospecting.
What
You
a
need
great
to get over
looking
to
board.
Picker Hollow.
How much
or
have
he
you had
needs to
drink?
come here to.
More like a motley crew is what we are.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, Flower Gold Wizards. What's up?
FGW. I like to thank Jason. He sent me a whole bunch of stainless steel drip edges for masonry, which I make my clips for my trays on the gold cube or other mats in the gold cube.
ZZ Top's crew. Yeah, we all kind of get the scruff.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, heck, I cut off about that much the other day. I had to. It got stuck in my armpit.
He's the drummer.
I like when you're talking about when you went for a motorcycle ride and it was all going in front of your face.
Oh yeah, if I got a windshield, I hate it when I'm riding a motorcycle with a windshield. I hate that. It
Hey,
pulls the
Dennis.
beard straight forward. It's all.
Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Welcome, Dennis. Welcome, Randy Lewis.
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Dead Hedrigs.
Now, Brian, are you ready for the big show tomorrow
The
night?
big show tomorrow. Yeah. So on that one, what is it? Is it just Scotty or is it the whole crew?
It's
No,
the
okay.
whole crew.
Oh, it's the whole crew.
It's just like any other Wednesday.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting to usually go on Wednesdays.
So how was your Arizona trip?
Oh man, that was a blast.
I
Definitely
saw
gonna
some
do
of the
that
gold
every
you
year.
got.
I was
Yeah, I
going
didn't
to
really
ask.
get too much gold.
I was
Go
going to
ahead,
ask you.
Greg.
Did you actually do some sluicing or high banking or dredging?
I did some dredging, metal detecting, and dry washing. We just kind of hung out and had a good time. We went. We did a lot of like just prospecting around and checking out new places. And, the best was just checking out a whole bunch of old mines that no one really have ever been into, like at least for 100 years. We had to dig some of them out. We found some really cool like rail car, the tracks. Some of the tracks were actually new old stock. They had like a pile of them in the corner, and they've never been used. It was really cool.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, it's cool going out in the desert and walking around and finding stuff like that. I love it.
Yeah. We went miles out there, and we went some crazy stuff. And one of them, I got charged by a javelin or javelina, whatever those stupid little big things.
Oh
are.
yeah.
He's gonna go over.
Yeah, I went in there. Oh man, that was scared the hell out of me. Freaking! I was checking out this really cool,
You're done.
unique like tower that I found in there. There was like a shaft that went straight up, but there was a whole bunch of cool, intricate board work that they were doing, and there was like a mega boulder that was being held up with this work that they did. So I'm checking all that out, and all of a sudden I look to my right, and there's a creature running at me. I didn't even know what the heck it was, and I just grabbed my pistol and started shooting. The thing finally ran away. I fell down, and I didn't even know what was going on. So
Shoot
when I was
first,
on the
ask
ground,
questions later.
I'm trying to get up, and it starts charging me again, and I shoot another round at it, and then it ran right past me. So and I was like yelling at the guys, pig, 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 and they all try to run out of the mine. And one of them actually slit his hand, I think. So there was blood like by the opening of the mine. So I figured I hit the pig, and it turned out it was him that he just ran out of there and cut himself. It was chaos. Really freaking day to remember. I tell you that.
I bet you're
I'm
dangerous.
having two hole jumpers in the chat room. They're both gonna jump my holes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
holy moly!
The hole jumping.
I thought you kept all that a secret, Ed, so nobody know where to go.
They're their spots. They're their permissions. I'm their guest, and they're gonna jump my hole. What guys? What kind of pals? God, they know I'm just.
That's another
busting their
thing I've always
balls
kind of been
anyway.
itching to. Here's another thing I've been always itching to get on Dano and El Schwenko and you. You guys never show gold. What's the story behind that? You guys never show gold. At least not when you got that day.
I show some sometimes.
Not very-
There's a
Every now and
reason
then.
why I stopped doing that.
It's a big secret.
No, you show people go to your spot and flip and wear it out.
Really, that bad, huh?
It
used to
ain't
be when I first
Alaska,
started making
it ain't
videos.
out west where we have claims. And that's why we keep our permissions private, really selective. And our friends do the same. We just happen to be in the group that they allow to come.
Okay, Ron for the hills. Ron for the hills.
Hey, your version's pretty
He's
good
wanting
too.
to know when was the last time I went dredging. I went dredging last September. And last September on the beach, I got 7.5 grams.
Wow.
7.5 grams.
So when do you start back up?
As soon as the tide's right and I actually do the tune-up stuff I need on my dredge, I need to change oil, change a spark plug, clean all the pine needles off of it, and then whenever the next tide is, where's my tide book? I got a tide
He's
book
gonna
here.
sound like Swifty. Well, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And
Well, I got
Hashtag
it.
life of a miner.
Yeah, but I'm also actually building a shop, guys. You got to realize too.
Well, yeah.
I spent
Ray's a
small
busy
fortune.
guy. Plus, he works
Right.
full time.
Hey, is it all just sand, or is there gravel, or
It's all
what's
sand.
it like there? Just
It's all
wow.
sand. All sand.
So you can't really go too fast. You got to kind of go slow and let the block
Yep.
digest it all.
I just let it draw in. Actually, I've got to hold it back so it don't draw too much sand. What's today's
Yeah,
date?
yeah.
4/21.
that's the day after 420.
It was 420 yesterday.
February, March, April. So
That's a
April.
holiday, my God.
let's see. I need high tides at around 5 o'clock. So looks like the week. Looks like the last week of the month, right around the 30th, is when the tides are going to be about right again. That's when the tide, because it takes about 3 hours from high tide. It takes 3 hours from high tide for the water level to drop enough for the beach where I get the gold to be exposed.
Ah,
What do you use a four wheeler to bring everything?
What's that?
Do you use a four wheeler to get everything down to the beach?
No, it's all loaded on a trailer and I trailer it all the way downtown and then I launch it like a boat. Just launch it in.
Oh,
I launch
he-
it like a boat and I fire up an outboard
he
and drive it
sells
over there.
his to the spot.
Nice. That's a lot better access.
Yeah, they can't get better than that, you know.
Yeah.
Let me say hi to a couple people just showed up. Jimmy Cook
King
and
Prospector. King
Yeah.
Prospector.
Teddy C. How you doing? And Bad Bob 1973. Hello.
Hello.
And there's Lester Lepore Sr.
Yep.
I hope I didn't butcher that name like I usually do.
Can I dredge? Somebody's asking, can I dredge at night? I could, but it's actually, I don't like the idea because I never know when a rogue wave is going to come in. It's always nice to see that rogue wave when it's coming at you, and you better drop everything and hold on to that dredge and keep it off the rocks.
Right.
Keep
You
it off the
won't be able to
beach.
see beyond that
Well,
light.
in the inside passage, your rogue waves would be from passing ships, right?
Well,
Or do they have any tidal wave?
Actually, every now and then you get a weird tidal wave that'll come through.
What,
every-
during the high tide push, or?
It just happens. Just a weird wave comes out of nowhere. I mean, it could be a flat, calm day, and then all of a sudden, here comes a weird wave. You know, and it could be anywhere from 3 foot high to 6 feet high.
Wow.
And it'll flat swamp your ass. It'll push you right over.
Do you guys have any local surfers there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
cool.
yeah. I'm not one of them. I don't like the water that freaking much. It's cold out there.
I bet it's freezing.
Yeah, Mickey, I think we're all sick of it being closed. Everything's closed.
I don't think anyone wants to jump Ed's hole, Dennis says.
Yeah, not that hole, Dennis. Not that hole.
This ain't broke back prospecting, damn it.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that ain't bad for California. Washington, probably the same.
I don't know. When I was out there, it was like 4 something a gallon.
Is VC in here? I haven't seen him yet.
Who?
VC?
I don't think I've seen him in here either.
Hey, Drumming Chat.
Because I was going to show the stickers he sent us. But, oh well. I'll show you guys, I guess. You already seen them. That means I gotta show my face.
Jason Keith Prospecting says he's in the Dominican Republic. Where the hell's the Dominican Republic?
It's on the same island Haiti
Cuba,
is.
isn't it?
It's by Cuba, but Haiti and Dominican Republic are on the same island in the Caribbean. He's in the land of the pirates.
Almost $5.
Oh, we have Lucky
gallon.
Ducky
Damn.
Thomas folks in the green room. Please do not drink all
right,
my
Tom.
coffee or eat all my M&Ms. Don't
BC,
touch
You'll
my
win, you'll win them all.
And Thomas is coming in.
Were you looking for BC, Ed?
No, not BC, VC. B
BC.
as in Victor, C as
Oh.
in clown.
Where's Luke Duke?
Okay, just wondered. Because there's a BC treasure trails. Hello.
What's with Thomas? I've had to let him in like a dozen times.
He thinks he pops right in. You gotta wait in the waiting room, Thomas.
He's in. I've admitted him from the waiting room like 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many devices are you on, Thomas?
The guy's got the good gear, that's for certain.
Oh,
Ryan sure got a lot of good gear. I like all your new mat again.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to try that out. I'm building a 5-inch dredge right now, and I had to like modify the sluice box. This was a triple sluice, so I took the 2 side boxes off and made the main one longer. And I have no mats for it. And then it turns out Doc sent me a bunch, so I'm gonna put the mats in there.
Right on.
But
So
yeah, I never
how
used
wide
those.
are the 3 different boxes?
The main box is 20 inches wide, and then the two side ones are 10 inches. But where I dredge up in here in Maine, we don't have fine gold, so it's not really. I don't really need those side boxes, so I'm just using the main box just to capture the bigger stuff. Like we have very, very little fines.
I couldn't imagine not seeing fine gold. I mean, because that's all
I know
get is fine gold.
I know how crazy that sounds, but it's true. It's just all flakes and just little chunks and pieces, and there's just such little fine gold there. I mean, there is some, but just like maybe 5%, 10% of what you get.
Well,
like
your buddy,
We're just the opposite.
your buddy that smokes
we
the
don't get a
cigars
lot
on
of
the
gold, don't
videos,
get me
he's
wrong.
funny.
Yeah, Alex. Yeah, he's cool.
he sure did help you out a lot when you set up that tram system.
Oh yeah.
Your zip line. That was really cool, Brian.
Yeah, we're using that a lot now.
I bet.
Now we're just putting the whole dredges on there, and we'll just send the whole dredges down. So yeah, I mean that thing will hold like 300-400 pounds, no problem. And you don't even need a winch to let it up or down. You can just do it by hand.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought I was going to need a winch when we're pulling
Ray's
stuff up.
Ray, what's
I can
that
use my hand
commercial
over
for?
fist.
Sorry, Brian.
No, that's it.
Ray's
use my,
commercial break.
Oh, commercial break.
He's going to get a beer.
Oh, sorry if I talk over you. I got kind of a lag.
No worries. Even on your Zoom, pay attention to the Zoom. Nothing else.
Yeah.
See what Jason Keep Prospecting just posted?
I have 4 grams of gold to give away if I hit 200 subscribers to my channel.
Nice.
Does Brian have a number for us, or is that only in chat? I don't know what you mean.
Where's that? Oh, I see Top Cats. How much time do I spend prospecting? I actually do it most of the time. Pretty much all summer I'll go out and dredge. I'll probably go out for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and then come back for a week, do my chores and errands and stuff. Mow lawns and do the stuff I got to do, and then go back out. So I pretty much do it full time. This winter I went to Arizona to continue doing it all the time. But in Arizona it's tough because there's no water, so I mean you just have to like metal detect or dry wash. I get bored with that stuff real easy.
Mr.
last week I was there,
Lodak wants to know, Brian, do you have a number for us, or is that only in chat?
What do you mean?
Because you're always spamming numbers.
Oh. Well, every time you say a giveaway, it's automatic. You gotta think.
No, that's not true. Because nobody said anything about a giveaway, and you were sitting there you and Ryan throwing numbers out.
Yeah, no. You don't want to be left out, so you gotta start tossing numbers.
You don't do numbers, you know that.
Yeah, you know that. We stopped that a year ago or more.
He just doesn't want to win
Tradition
anything.
now.
Now Ray's doing it too.
Monkey see, monkey do. All right.
You don't want to be late with numbers, or you'll be left out.
Oh, Ron's always on it too. Ron's always got the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our buddy Ron.
How come Ron hasn't called in yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, call in, Ron. I thought Mr. Lodak said he was calling in too.
He's
bad boss.
Jared said he'd call in if like 100 people did, or 99 or something like that.
He call in, you offer him a bit.
I have 2 Thomas folks in the room.
Oh, you got twins?
Oh, he might be joining.
It was
did that.
It was really cool. I finally got to meet Tom down in Arizona, just totally out of the blue.
Who?
Thomas is cool. I like Thomas.
Yeah,
Thomas
I went to a
is
GPA
a great
meeting,
guy.
and I sat down at the table, and then all of a sudden Mike Pung sat right next to me. I'm like, "Oh, what's going on, Mike?" And then like a couple minutes later, here comes Thomas Folks. Thomas Folks sits there. Oh, that's awesome. That was
I
really
need
cool.
to find. I need to go.
Welcome, Treasure
Nice
Vixens.
show. Okay, Jeffrey, have a good one, Outdoor Influencers. I'll
Hey,
see
Thomas.
you at Gold Rush, buddy.
There he is.
He's got to pick his mic.
Hey, we have both the Vixens in the
There's
house.
Pennyweight. I see him.
Hi,
Hey.
Rose.
I need to unmute him probably once he finds his lower left-hand side of your Zoom box is the microphone. Should be far bottom left. There's an arrow next to it. You click on that and you pick your mic.
You actually
So
kind
it
of got to
doesn't
run
work
through
on
a test
Firefox?
real quick.
Seems like I was having a pretty tough time on Firefox, so I guess it's not compatible with that. Is that how it is?
If you're on
I don't know.
Firefox, you'll want to use Chrome. I should put that in there.
Yeah, because I was trying to do it on Firefox and it wasn't giving me the option. It says,
Yeah,
I finally
Kevin-
got to a thing.
Kevin
I used to be
Hoagland
on-
had the same problem last week.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to be on Chrome all the time, but then I switched to Firefox because GPS didn't really want to work on nothing but Firefox.
I go through GPS through Firefox. I mean through Chrome.
And it works
Yeah.
with Brave browser also. But that runs on a Chrome engine. Oh wait, he found it. I just gotta unmute the man
Can
now.
you hear me?
We
hear me now,
can
Thomas?
hear you now.
There he is.
Hey,
Okay, there we go. That sounds better.
Hey,
Now
Tom.
we're really privileged with these three prospectors right here.
you know why we call him Lucky Ducky today? Because there ain't no barber's going to need to get his money right now.
Right. Now you understand. That's why I do it.
I tell you what, we're all starting to get jealous of the bald guys now.
Yeah, mine's growing out like a weed.
Yeah, makes it easy for
Never,
that's
I'll
what this
never
is.
be jealous of the bald guys.
Just think of the money
I
they
can't get a-
save
if I
on
can't get a haircut, I just let
shampoo.
it grow. Hello,
you know-
Z Cook Z.
Nice and cool in the summer.
Welcome, Z Cook Z. Welcome, first timer. We're a hoot. Right on. Excellent. Welcome to the Flash Bam.
Ray, Top Cat wants to know when you're coming back to Northern California.
Oh man, it can't be this year. I can't do it this year. I blew so damn much money last year, and I'm not quite done. So I've got to finish that shop this year and recoup some money. And I tell you what, this whole stupid sniffles and sneezes has kind of got everybody running scared.
Everybody.
Conflui.
And it's hurting the economy bad. So I'm going to have to recoup some money and hope like hell next year I can go. I would like to go back to Cali. I mean, my baby brother's got that 40 acres right there. I mean, just above Placerville. It's right there beside Sutter's Mill.
Ooh, nice. Go Dredging.
He's got 2 gold mines on his own property.
My brother's property has 2 gold mines on it too. One's a hard rock mine and one's a drift mine.
Wow.
But they're flooded. so the problem is pumping them. They're from the 1800s too, Thomas.
But there's gold there in that little creek. I panned it out of it.
How's Thomas doing?
Come again?
Oh, you're breaking up.
Breaking up.
I'm gonna have to kill some things. Hold on.
He's running a CPU hard, huh?
Hey,
Yeah,
is there a way
I
to see the all the people on the Zoom, the computer here, or because it keeps switching screens and it's driving me crazy.
You'll have to do it yourself. There's an area up on your upper right that it will say showing grid. Because What you see on the YouTube feed is how I have it set, and if I set it another way,
Yeah, you got where it
be
says speaker viewer.
individual.
Click on
Speaker
speaker
view is
view. It
what you
goes
want.
back to the single where everybody's on the screen.
How do I get that on the?
On the upper
Upper
right
right corner
corner.
says
Upper right hand
Speaker
corner.
or
Nah, I don't have that on the computer. Damn it.
it should be on
speaker
the
view and gallery view.
it should be on the Zoom window. Not on your computer, on the Zoom window.
Yeah, on the Zoom window, upper right.
You'll see little dots, 9 little dots, says gallery view. If you click on that, and it'll, got it?
No, it doesn't have that. It just has a little icon, small, medium, and large or something.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Well,
That
that
sound
might
better,
be,
guys?
Yeah.
That's okay. I was just curious.
I'm sure there is. Are you on your phone or what?
No, I'm on a laptop.
You got to go to the Zoom feature, your Zoom feature window. Let's see if I can get a close up of it. Come on. For fuck's sakes. Oh. It's got the little camera looking thing. You push on the camera looking one. And when you push on the camera looking one, and then it'll come up to that.
Did you guys download the app for this though, or the app for it?
I
didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
That's what it should look like to you. You should have that.
No, I don't have that.
You should have that
so
up there.
you came through the browser?
Yeah, I think that's
how
why
I came
it
in.
is. Maybe because I'm in the browser.
I think.
Yeah, I think that's why we don't have it, Brian, because we came through the browser.
Oh, okay. So next time I get the app. Well, they don't have apps for the computer though, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do an app.
Ray did browser too, so.
But I don't know. At this point, then I don't know because I did the same thing, and I don't have that option.
Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, continue.
Laurel's making fun of you guys. The Zoom for Idiots 101.
Now, tomorrow night they're going to be using this identical program, I believe.
I don't know. They said no video. I thought they said.
No, I think they're going to use.
Jaron said it was going to be on YouTube also.
Hello?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. How's the sound working? Because I got this microphone thing.
Sounds good.
I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, can hear you.
So you just moving all on up in the world, aren't you, Brian?
Well, I bought the microphone a long time ago to use for my videos, but I wanted to do like commentary, but that never worked out.
on a radio show right now.
The two of the best videos coming out right now is between Brian and Pennyway. Both of you two got some great editing going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Time consuming,
really?
I'll tell you that.
I don't even think mine's even good, so I don't know, Ray. I think mine is really basic.
I kind of lost touch of how to edit my videos. I've been only doing live streams because I can't remember how to do the stupid editing.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It takes like
A lot of practice.
One stupid video.
Kiss FM.
The live is kind of more fun in a lot of ways. You get to act up and make.
K100.
Well, at least on my channel, you get to cuss and drink a lot.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was like, okay, this is different.
But the live feed, basically a lot of times I only end up doing it because Bob and Van are bored over on GPS. And then after GPS shows happen, or on Thursday, because there ain't nothing ever happens on Thursday.
Right.
Well, it's fun. I like joining in on those. It's pretty fun.
But
we had a question for Brian.
Sure.
Yo.
What does Brian do for work? Yeah.
I was
he's the lucky bastard.
No. I was an executive chef since, even in high school.
Right.
I was a chef like right through high school and coming out of high school, and then I was second in charge, a sous chef, by the time I was 21, and by the time I was 23, I was executive chef. And where I worked, we just did weddings. I actually worked at the Mr. Wesson's house for Smith and Wesson Guns. So it was a summer home, and pretty much all we did was weddings and bar mitzvahs and like upscale parties and everything like that. And I worked there till about 4 years ago, and I got laid off because they closed. Like these younger guys aren't getting married.
I couldn't imagine working for Smith and Wesson, being the executive chef for Smith and Wesson.
Yes.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
crap. So
Yeah, it was
I
really
suppose
cool.
you know how to make apple pie.
Well, I
1-3.
wasn't really a baker. We mostly did like banquet kind of style, or like sirloin, ribeyes, lobster tails and shrimp.
Fried raccoon.
I used to do a lot of my specialty. I did all the carvings, watermelon baskets and stuff like that. So, anyways, I did all that. I got laid off, and in the meantime, I bought a 3-family house, and then I was gonna live in one, but just I was getting all the rents because everyone lives in them. So then I was like, screw that! I'll just buy a camper and rent it out and collect the money and go prospect. So that's what I do now. I'm a little lord.
Yeah, I did say you were retired. You were a chef. Now you're a miner.
No.
Yeah.
You're just a nomadic miner.
Yeah.
Well,
I know a bunch of side
about
stuff. I sell the moonshine sticks, burnt charred oak for moonshiners on eBay. I do eBay stuff. I sell coins, gold and silver coins and stuff.
How much longer does
Stuff like
Pennyweight got to take and be in the military?
Well, I'm retired from the military. Actually, I just work as a civilian for the Army now. So
you're still in the Army, though.
He's double dipping.
Kind of, sort of.
So you're a private contractor, or are you?
No, I'm a Department of the Army civilian. I actually work for the Department of the Army as a civilian.
Yeah, see, you're still in the Army. You just won't give it up.
Yeah, even if he got out of the Army, the Army would still be in him.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Just because I can't seem to get it out of it.
Yeah, you're not going. Hell, my wife still marches. She was in the Navy. My wife actually still. Well, she doesn't smoke anymore. But until she quit smoking, she put her cigarette butts in her pocket. All her trash was always in her pocket, coat pockets.
I do that actually a lot too, because my grandmother did it. My grandmother actually is the one who taught me how to pan, and she smoked cigarettes like crazy. But she'd roll up the pant leg down by her shoe, and she'd stuff all her cigarette butts
just stuff them in there.
How many times did she catch her pant leg on fire?
I never seen her catch a pant leg because she'd always take and curl she'd always curl the ash out of it. Make sure it was 100%.
Knock the flame off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Depending on what job site I'm on, I'll field dress my cigarette and put it in my coin pocket. And if I'm out in the woods, I'll do that.
Bad Bob wants to know when you're going out live, right? Is that Bob Drake?
No, that's not Bob Drake.
No.
I don't see Bob tonight. I don't know where the hell Bob is.
I don't know.
It's Oak Island.
He probably took the day off.
He wastes his time watching Oak Island. All they do is find wood and
yeah, I don't get this. Well, you can't really hold Bob Drake that damn bad because that Oak Island's only like 200 miles from where he lives. So.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't far. And hey, Bill, how you doing?
He's pretty excited about it, and I don't blame him about that too. I wouldn't mind finding wood. Matter of fact, I like it when my wife finds wood.
Too bad it's
Ray,
not yours.
Ray.
Too bad it's not yours, right, Ray?
All the children go to bed.
Hey, Bryant, though, forget all that cooking stuff. What kind of armament do you have, man?
Jeez. what
See?
the equipment we use?
No, geez, he's gonna be pulling out guns for the next 20 minutes. You ask him that, Thomas.
Oh,
That's why I asked.
Oh, he probably has the 9mm on his side right now, or
Right
a
here.
45.
Ray went to go
I got
get
one
it.
right here.
And
That's what I used to shoot at the javelina with.
and he probably has a couple of semi-automatics under his chair.
Oh yeah.
He has
I
a cubby
got him in the back.
hole.
There's a bunch of ARs right here.
Got
Okay,
a
well, there you
RPG
go.
in the cupboard.
Yeah, no, you gotta always be prepared.
I get the impression Thomas have seen them in person.
No.
Uh,
He's not his anyway. Let's put it that way.
So when's Thomas going back down to Georgia again? You can go see your grandbabies and hit golden gem grubbing again.
I don't know actually. It'll probably be later in the year. It'll probably be more closer to the fall. I like to go down there during that time. The weather is kind of better and it's just
Yeah, it's about
A
to
better
get hot
time to
for
go.
you guys too, ain't it?
well, hot is relative when it comes to here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get down to Alabama this summer sometime.
I'm hoping to do that, make that trip also.
that'd be cool.
Hopefully we all make that trip to Alabama.
Oh, I wish
I'd
I could
like
go.
to
I
get
would love
there.
to go to Luz. My God, is that where you guys talking about going? Is Luz?
Yeah.
No.
No.
We're
No.
talking about
Yeah,
going to
no.
lose.
No.
No, we're going to the new GPAA claim.
I
My
wink
Luz.
wink.
Close
Yeah,
to
I'd love to go to Luz. I would tell you what, that'd be. Oh man,
I
got to
Lucy's
meet
a great
Lou.
lady.
I got to meet Lou and Robert down there in the Carolinas, and actually I was camped right beside them, and holy smokes, that was fun.
They're
That was-
good people, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah, they're good
Ray?
people. Yes,
Yeah.
they are good people.
That's
I
the one
enjoyed
Tim
my
Olsen
time
was
down
talking
there.
about on your last show.
Yeah, I did too. I enjoyed myself down there when we had that party. That was
Well, I
fun.
tell you what, hopefully wherever they go on the GP or the gold prospector space crony outing, it better have more gold than what I seen in the Carolinas. Because I tell you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have probably found more gold in my front parking lot out there.
You saw gold from that trip? I didn't even see any gold from that trip.
I did see gold, but man, it was
They shipped it in from
less than what I
Ohio.
get here.
You know what I was surprised about? Virginia. Virginia's got some really great gold. Some big chunky nuggets too.
Oh yeah,
I wonder
even
what
hanging
happened to
out-
that
even hanging
AU
out with Matt.
79 guy. I haven't
What's
seen
that?
anything from that AU 79 guy. That colored fellow who was down there in Virginia, he get all that gold.
Oh, did he get a bunch of gold?
I
The
haven't
color
seen
colour- what
nothing
color was
from
that?
him
What
for a
color was
long
he, Ray?
time.
Oh, come on, guys. Good break.
I'm watching Thomas.
Yeah, but no, Virginia's got some crazy gold. I didn't even know that.
There's a big gold down there. I mean, there's some
Yeah, there
really,
is.
really big
Hi.
gold down there. He's got his father-in-law with him, and he's got his kids, and they got that
Yeah.
trommel, and
Yeah. I
I mean,
haven't
they got
seen
some
nothing
beautiful
from
gold
him.
down there.
I haven't seen nothing from him for a while.
Now I don't know what the hell happened to him unless he's in the COVID-19 ozone. Lately.
I think he's a doctor.
Jerry said he stopped posting a while ago.
I wonder
I
what
didn't hear him.
happened.
What was his name?
AU 79.
Yeah.
I'll have to
Wait.
look him up real quick.
His real name is Ty Margarage or Magarage or
MacGyver Garage.
no.
No,
TAJ McGarage.
AU 79 prospecting.
He's down in Virginia.
I have it in our chat.
Well, Okay,
Yeah, but
Ray, we
anyways,
know is gonna.
I saw that Matt Hospital, he was metal detecting. He's getting nuggets just in the woods. It's crazy out there.
Matt does really
cool out
good
there.
metal detecting. Matt's a cool
Yeah.
guy too. I'm glad you got to dredge with them.
Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, in my next video, I'm going to show all the stuff that he got, and he has cases of nuggets that he got from there. It's crazy, like big stuff, like 9, 10, 11 grammars, specimen gold, just crazy stuff. All just local gold from there.
I wouldn't.
There's another big story down there somewhere where somebody found that dredge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody
When I
find
was
the
with the
dredge down
javelina,
there?
that was with the
story, I
fishers.
was with those two
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
That's a cool
Dredge, where?
Hopefully they'll decide to come on and get a hold of me, Brian. But
Yeah, I just emailed him back today, and he's not really sure what's going on. I had to explain to him again about the show and all that. He's like,
I'm not.
okay, that sounds good.
I'm
I was
not
like, yeah,
gonna.
well, you got to book your tape.
Yeah, I'm not gonna chase him down.
Yeah. But yeah, they
Uh,
found a bucket line dredge, the only one on the East Coast. It's like 94 feet. It's like,
Yeah.
what Tony Beats uses. Yeah. Yeah, that's,
But I
that's the
haven't
guys I
seen
was
it.
with.
And they're
I was
actually
with them in
finding gold
Arizona.
around the damn thing too.
Right, yeah, that's where I met him, was in Arizona. Well, they
Yeah,
said
yeah.
they were doing that documentary on the thing. So
So I was trying to get them on to explain what they do. And plus, they find megalodon teeth right in their property there, too.
yeah.
Ooh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
Find a
he had a
megalodon.
pocket full.
Well, I think
But they
they'd
do
be a
megalodon
great
teeth.
fit.
But yeah, no, those are guys are cool. Tim Ross and I forget the other one. But yeah, they found that bucket line dredge.
My grandma
crazy.
had a bunch of megalodon teeth, but I think she found them in Spain or some damn thing like that when she was in the military. So, but yeah, to find megalodon teeth in America, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, I would.
I guess they were trying to find megalodon teeth when they came across that bucket line dredge, I think. And then they
What
started
happened to
digging it out.
Thomas? Thomas killed his picture.
is my picture off? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. It had some weird things happen here all of a sudden. I was like, what happened? Because my volume dropped off too.
Yeah, it's like, where did Thomas go, man? I'm still
Okay, there we go.
jealous of
That's
your
better.
haircut.
I think we're better.
You're back.
I'm still jealous of Thomas's haircut, man. I tell you, I'm needing the bangs cut pretty bad.
Hey, Ray, I'm sure if you ask anybody up there, they'll take a knife to it.
Yeah, and there's a few fellas that might take a knife to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I work almost by myself in the back shop, man.
Speaking of your shop, you get any cats yet for your mice problem?
My mice is here. Yeah, I've got a ton of traps, but them fucking mice are smart, man.
Cats.
Cat.
They're-
Gotta get a cat.
Oh, I can't get no cat. No, I can't get no goddamn cat. I mean, my
Gotta
wife.
get the tiger whisperer, whatever his name is.
No.
They don't have cats in Alaska?
Well, we got cats, but my wife's allergic to cats. I can't have no
Oh,
stupid
okay.
cat. she
That
gets,
lazy dogs are not gonna kill the mice.
and I tell you what, them mice are smart, man. They're not eating the poison. They don't like the snap traps and the glue traps. You walk around them. Dirty bastards.
You invite them to sit down at the table and then you kill them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something.
What do you
We
Get
gotta
your
call it
blowgun.
true somehow, sooner or later.
Get you a blowgun, Ray. Start darting them.
Yeah,
Must be beer cans.
they're smart enough to know that when I'm out here, I've got my baby gun. I've shot a couple of them, but most of the time they run and hide. I turn the lights on, they're gone.
Well, yeah.
So what'd you build that shop for? Are you gonna do auto body right into your shop there? For yourself?
No, I built the shop because I'm a cool guy and I need a big shop.
Oh, that's not a bad reason.
Good enough
That's a good reason.
excuse.
That's a great excuse.
No, that's actually, I've got about 6 more years. I'm hoping I got 6 more years in body shop. And then after that, I just need someplace to tinker and make a little bit of side cash every now and then. Just on just on people that I know or hot rods or something cool.
Yeah, oh man, a hot rod shop would be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Well, it's only gonna be cool if they got the money.
You're talking about Alaska now.
Right. Oh yeah, there's probably not too many hot rods in Alaska. Cold rods.
Actually, believe it or not, there's a lot of hot rods in Juneau. Well, we're in the government town. This is the capital of Alaska, man. I'm in the capital. And there's a lot of SOBs with a lot of money in this town. And they do like their cars.
Yeah, a little hot rod shop. That'd be really cool.
So, yeah.
Keeps Ray busy.
I could be busy all the time, but I would rather just keep my boss lady. My boss lady handles everything. She handles everything. I'd rather work at the body shop, and then when I'm finally retired, then I can be really ornery. I'm not very ornery now, but I'll get real ornery when I retire.
My wife almost spit her coffee out.
Isn't BP big in Juneau? BP oil.
BP oil, is that big in Juneau?
No, not Juneau, Anchorage, though.
Anchorage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in Valdez, of course, and then North Slope.
Yeah.
Actually, BP, that's not 100% true either, because BP pulled out. BP pulled out last year.
Really?
Hey, Joyce,
Conoco Phillips has invested a ton of money in Alaska this year. Well, last year.
Funny, Thomas.
Just your voice changed. I just amazing how that happened.
I'm a ventriloquist. I can't say it.
Transgender.
Oh, hey, teach his own, or their own, or its own, or whatever the pronoun is.
You invite your wives to do this.
Aren't you getting an operation here soon?
Oh man.
Yeah, they make pills that'll sterilize you.
Mr. Lodak, all control is lost now.
Well, I'm sorry, Jess. I started that.
Yes, you did. I had your 6 earlier too, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Man, what do you do? Stab me in the back. Oh my God.
So Jesse, how you get away with no headphones?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not getting away with it, am I?
Yeah, see, I bought that fancy camera. It's got microphones. When I go YouTube, it'll pick up my voice. But when I'm doing this Zoom thing, I have to wear this stupid thing.
Yeah, we used to wear headphones all the time. I ain't worn them in quite a while now.
Oh, Dan was not wearing them either.
No, I quit wearing them. I have a mute button here that if I have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, how are you listening to your speakers on your computer or your phone or whatever?
Yeah.
So how
Everything's
come the
coming through
microphone's not picking that up?
my laptop. Karen wants to know if you got any gold porn. Who's got some gold porn?
Ray.
I've been showing mine all night.
I know.
I already showed all mine.
Thomas has got gold. I know Thomas got gold.
I don't have any gold. Listen,
You got gold. Oh, shit else, man. You got gold. I seen you panic.
I don't have any gold.
Victoria wants to see
You're
your
full of
goodies.
malarkey. Yeah, look at there. There, yeah.
Nice.
That's 3/4 of an ounce right there.
There you go.
It's about a half. It's about a half.
About half.
Yeah.
If you're going by this jar size, it's about half.
Yeah, but that ain't by weight size. I bet it's a little bit over half. That's over half an ounce on weight.
Could be.
I don't know. I haven't weighed it, so I don't know. I just threw it all in the vial and let it go. One of these days, I'm gonna melt it down.
Fool's gold, Laurel. Fool's
Yeah, it's just fool's gold.
Boy, I sure had a batch of black or really red fool's gold the other night. I did those 3 buckets, and that last bucket was up high. it ain't gonna really show, but there's gold in that. But
A little higher, a little higher.
Little Ray. Oh,
The water dumps
Yeah.
on the keyboard. We got Jesse all over
but
again.
see, all that right there is really red pyrites. Really, really, really red pyrites.
Huh.
Rusted out. It's kind of weird looking.
Rusty stuff.
And there's a tiny bit of gold there, but not much.
ah.
So, yeah, I thought that was kind of strange that I got that much really dark red pyrite. If I was a betting man, I could probably smelt that shit down with chemicals and probably get gold out of it. But
Victoria wants to borrow your magnifying glass so she can see it.
hey, I got trifocals. I got trifocals, man.
I'm heading up your way, Ray. I'll be in Alaska this summer, so that's all you guys got is real small stuff, huh? But a lot of it.
A lot of it. Well,
it depends
actually you
where
need to
you're at.
what the Biffles did.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You watch those damn Biffles videos over and over and over and over, and I'll tell you what. Then the thing the Biffles didn't do is they didn't work it hard. They goofed around a lot. If you get if you get up there and you flat bust your ass, you're going to get some gold.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bust ass, that's for sure.
Now they were saying something about the gold wasn't so much at the bedrock; it was actually all along that above the bedrock. It was the material that was.
Oh really?
Right, there was a layer there.
There was a layer there. So watch their videos over and over, and somewhere along there, Shad and Kathleen both talk about that the gold wasn't so much at the bedrock as it was in the material itself.
Oh really? That's weird.
Yeah, believe it or not, I watch every one of your guys' video over and over just so I can hear a secret somewhere.
There's no secrets.
Good night,
Oh,
Jerry.
there's secrets. There's small secrets, and you gotta watch for them, man. Pay attention.
Slip of the tongues.
Yep, the slip of the tongue. Exactly. Dano found that really awesome nugget way up there in that dry patch at one time.
Oh, the badge nugget or whatever it is?
Well, like a little sucker hole. He found a little sucker hole up in some dry area, and he dug it out.
With Jai or Gigi.
Jai, that's what it was.
Yeah.
The JJ nugget or whatever.
Yeah, the JJ Island.
You didn't watch the video, Thomas? You didn't watch it?
I don't think I watched that one. No.
You got to watch it.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Okay, I am then. I am gonna watch that one.
I found a 0.71 chunk of gold in the hole.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just 10 minutes from my house over in Indiana.
Oh, I did see that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Yes.
If you've seen the uncut version, you know I had to cut a lot out of that excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I think I did
unedited
catch the first
version.
one.
He would have made Ray blush.
No way.
I remember that.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, right. But yeah, he was really excited.
Jesse said, "You planted that." I said, "Jesse, have you ever heard me that freaking excited?"
No, he was. No, that was. And then we went and looked at the hole. It was real.
It was for real.
It was a real hole.
It looked like a vajayjay.
Well, there you go.
Miss Laurel.
I stuck my pinpointer in and it didn't go off, so there's no more gold.
I needed my sound effect for that one, Laurel.
Bump, bump.
Laurel cracking jokes in the room.
She's been cracking all kinds of minor jokes in the room. Why? What? Let me see this. Read this last one here.
Jerry's off to get some pizza. Take her easy,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Why was the Dwarf Mining Company such a success? It had such a low overhead.
Oh. Like that because he ain't got no hair to protect himself.
Oh, that's bad.
That wasn't my joke. I was just reading what Miss Laurel wrote. She's been throwing them out there. You know, what do you get when you throw a piano down a mine hole?
Oh, not this one.
Yeah. B flat minor.
Yeah, that's Mike's phone
That's
special.
Mike's.
So Scotty there, Scott Tony, was he land dredge mostly? That's why I'm getting ready for tomorrow.
What does
Oh,
he
you're a
do?
funny guy, Brian.
Because I tried to hook up with him while I was out there, and he came over to where I was. I showed him around, and he said he just bought a few claims, and we're supposed to hook up and go to the claims. And then he said it kind of fell through. He didn't have the claims. There's a legal issue or something. I'm like, whatever, you know. So we didn't get to go out, but we were going to go over to his new claims, but it just didn't work out.
Life
Yep.
of a miner, hashtag life
Life
of a miner.
Minor.
And then
Yeah,
I saw him back at
You
the
don't
boat.
understand.
No, I'm not really in that clique, so I don't know.
Scott plays with mannequins and washes his shirts.
And dolls. I just
I saw a
managed.
few videos on YouTube. Looked like he was land dredging like a couple 100 feet from the river or something.
Well, he was booming for a little bit, and he bought a submersible dredge and got rid of that the next season, I think.
Oh,
Like
really?
a
As a submersible?
3 or 4 inch submersible,
Oh, really?
but I guess it didn't work the way he wanted it.
Of course, we told him that.
Wow.
We did when he was first talking about that thing. Didn't he get an old bazooka?
No, it's like an old King submersible
Oh, okay.
with a big old box on it and stuff.
Well, I just checked GPS and there's absolutely nobody on GPS.
What?
That's kind of weird. I mean, Bob's not there, Van's not there, nobody's on GPS.
Well,
The cool guys are here.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, Tim. You have Wednesdays and Sundays.
Where's Tim at? Why isn't he in here? I want to bitch at him about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tim doesn't really show up on anything anymore, hardly. I mean, not in
Tim,
the chat room.
Dennis. Shad Kathleen might be lurking. You never know with the Wandering Buffalo.
So those guys go up to chicken every year?
No, that last year was their first year.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I guess they're going to go this year again.
Yeah.
Well, see if they bust ass or not. I mean, you go there to chicken, you better be up there to dig and find gold, not just goof
Oh,
around,
yeah.
look at ghost town and old holes.
No, I'm there for
Well-
10 days straight. I'm on a 6-inch. I got 6-inch to myself, so I'm gonna be ripping holes like you wouldn't believe for 10
Oh,
days
cool.
straight.
Well, that's why I was asking you the other day how good a shape you're in.
Oh yeah, no, I can do it.
He's nice and round.
Oh yeah.
So
I got
round
plenty
the
of calories
shape,
to
right?
burn. Plenty of calories to give up over here.
Yep.
You're in shape. You're round, right? That's in shape.
Thomas
You're
in
just
pretty
like
good
yeah,
me.
shape. You could probably
yeah,
go up there
yeah.
and burn 10 days.
Oh, I would love to. I'm not gonna. We're gonna go to AKAU this year.
Ain't that
I
in
may
That's
be
cool
chicken?
cool
too.
chicken trip next year.
So
Say again?
Oh,
when you plan on
no.
coming up, are you going to a camp like the Biffles did, or are you going to go up there and just freelance Alaska?
No, it's a camp. It's a camp we're going to.
You're going to go to a camp too?
They call it a resort, but it's a camp.
It's a camp, but it's a gold camp.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
gold
nice
camp.
one,
Yes.
It's a gold camp.
Yep. I just got everything. I bought my tickets just the other day, so far so good. We'll see how it all shakes out.
Right
Yeah,
on.
I was nervous buying tickets too, because I was like, oh man, it's probably a waste of money. I'm probably gonna cancel it.
Well, I take the insurance. At least then you get some of your money back, if nothing else.
Yeah.
No,
right.
our governor up here is trying to get everything opened up really quick, as soon as he can. I mean, we actually got one case, two cases down here of the corvids this week, but there's been none reported up in Anchorage, Fairbanks, or anywhere in the mainland Alaska this week at all. It's all been here in Southeast Alaska. We have a lot more air travel here in Southeast from lower 48 than they really do in Anchorage. and everything in Anchorage kind of locks it all into Anchorage itself. It doesn't
Right.
come out very much. So I think you guys are going to be good to go by July. I mean, goddamn it, this place got to be up and going by July.
Before that, dude.
Yeah.
The economy is going to collapse if they don't.
No, that July's too long. That's another month of this is going to kill this whole country.
Yeah,
Our governor's
Worse
doing
than the
what he
Great
can to
Depression.
get everything going back up again. So
there's already cities with people committing more suicide than Kung flu deaths.
Yeah, I bet looting's going to be next if they don't open the stuff up,
Yeah, right. Violence to be next. That's what I
Yep.
said.
Yeah.
Maybe violence, looting, maybe as long as the trucks keep moving.
not a body bag. That's a chair. It's not a body bag.
I won't advertise, but if they try looting here, they'll.
I do got mats, so those are all Gold Hog mats right there, and it's a bunch of them right there. And I got
Oh, geez, you got more than I got.
and I got a bunch more out there in the garage too, in the new garage too.
That's a lot of mats to
Ray.
not be using.
Ray, you
Oh,
like
well.
those mats? I'm going to try for the first time.
I love Gold Hog mats, but that's just
Really?
me. I mean, I'm lazy.
That's you, Ray.
I tell you what, I am the laziest miner you guys know.
Are they easy to clean out?
Oh yeah,
Oh
in
yeah.
my opinion they are, but I
Oh,
don't
yes.
care. I actually lose a lot of gold in my mat. I don't wash it 100% clean because all my gold is dust. I get probably 99% of the gold, 98% of the gold out of the mat. The rest of the gold can stay in the mat if it wants it that damn bad. I don't care.
So on those mats, like the gold cube, when you clean that out, it's really hard. You got to sit there.
Oh,
and
the
spray
gold
it,
cube.
spray it.
The gold cube is a big watery mess too. Yeah.
Right. And so is the gold hog mats like that, where you got to spray it and try to
No,
clean it?
no.
Well, no, not really.
No,
No.
that's not as difficult as that.
Cold water. Now, cold water, you're going to lose gold in cold water because the mat
Yeah,
ain't
the
going to
cold
want to
water.
bend very good. But well, actually, you're not going to lose the gold. It's gold is just stuck in the rubber.
Just going to be stuck in there. That's all.
Yeah, it's just going to be
Gold
stuck in
cube.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, Thomas uses hog mats
Yep.
too. They're damn
Yes.
fast. They're damn.
I
fast
love 'em.
and they work great.
You love them?
I love. 'em.
I love my mess.
Dream mat.
Well, see,
But that dream, that works for
my
you.
biggest- I'll tell you what, my biggest argument with Dream Mat versus Hog Mats is actual square inches. If you look at the mat, you look at any one of the mats, there's a line across every there's a line. There's all the way across the sluice box, all the way up. Dream Mats is cells, a ton of little cells. Well, the cells does not cover all the way across.
No,
Like
but
hog
there's
mats, it doesn't cover all
ridges
the way
and
across.
dams, and it catches
The
all
go-
in that.
The gold doesn't always go all the way to the cup. Sometimes it stays all in the cells.
Well, when the water's running this direction and you're trying to make little tiny vortexes all the way across versus full vortexes all the way down, I like my chances of full vortexes on itty bitty spacing and a lot of capture zones better than I do the little tiny cells going around
Well,
like that.
That's cool, Ray.
That's just
and
my opinion.
We
That's just
right.
me.
We all
respect
products,
your
Chris.
opinion.
And that's
My
fine.
opinion is
What
my
about,
gold hog mat works
You ever
straight
see the
for an
migration
underlayment.
video?
What about dredges, though? Like the dream map wouldn't work in a dredge, though, right?
Sure will.
I have a dredge mat in my
What?
dredge. And they make one
Oh,
for bigger
I didn't know.
dredges too.
I thought they were mostly just for like sluice boxes.
No, there's a dredge mat. There's 4 dredges, 4, anything over.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Have you
we
seen the
all have
migration video he
opinions
has
and they're
on
all
YouTube?
like a-holes and they all stink.
He's got that migration video on YouTube. He does, and that kind of
right.
shows you on the migration of the gold.
Okay, so Dennis,
Brian,
Dennis,
Brian, the only way you're gonna know which ones works best for you is to try them all and then figure out which one's best.
That's
for you.
right.
That's right.
I think
There's
Exactly.
nothing. There is nothing out
mostly-
there that's good. It's 100%. Just catching 100% of anything. I
No,
don't care
true,
what
right.
true.
anybody says.
Absolutely.
And
You
if
gotta take into
anyone tells you
consideration,
there
like,
is, they lie.
But here's something that's different, Thomas. You can buy a dream mat, try it, not like it, to send it back, and he'll give you your money back.
Doc will do the same thing.
Not if you cut his mats.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will.
Haven't heard that.
If you swear to God that you did not like his mat and you send it back to Doc, he will refund your money.
Well, I
Whoa,
should have known that.
I think
100%.
he does have a
Had a bunch
refund.
to send back to him.
If you write a letter explaining why you did not like that mat, why it did not work for you, he will take and ask you a few more questions. And if you're still not happy with it, he will refund the money. He actually says it in his videos on the early days.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw
He
that.
does.
I think the whole mat thing comes down to like where Ray is, he's all super fine gold, and like where I am, I'm thicker gold. So like a vortex mat works a hell of a lot better for me. So in my opinion, like I'm gonna say the vortex mat rules over everyone because that's what catches gold for me. But over on Ray's
Right.
side, where he's all fine gold, like a different kind of mat probably wouldn't work well for him.
Different jobs
it's
take
for, you know,
different tools.
Yeah.
I think it's just where
Everybody's
you
dirt's
are,
different.
like what you dredge, like Virginia's gold's way different. When I went down there, I was looking. It's like really crystalline and crunchy, and that was going down my dredge a lot differently than Maine gold was or New Hampshire gold. So I mean, I just think it's where you are what works better for you. You know.
Okay, whatever works for you is what works for you. You know, and then again, it depends on what you're looking for. There's people that swear to the day they die that only moss, miners moss is good.
Right.
Oh,
I
man.
know some old school
Yeah.
guys. That's all they use, moss.
Yeah, you're not going to change their mind.
You put Hungarian riffles and then moss and then vortex underneath the moss. I mean, that's all they run. It's a tried and true way of catching gold.
I just noticed as I'm kind of going through the country where I go, I'm noticing that my gold's like showing up in different spots because I keep my trips set up the same way. But like when I went down to Virginia, I could see it was catching different, and when I was in Arizona, it was a little bit different. So it's all like
your purity has a lot to do with that.
Everybody is looking for different types of gold. Like with us here, it's fly poop, so we know we're getting little stuff. Some thicker ones. Like where you're at, Brian, in Maine, you got chunks and you got stuff, you know, that's hasn't moved down the river that much.
You don't even need mats for that.
With he's running tailings, you know, from
and he's
everything I run is all tailings. Yeah,
dude, you could paint your eyelids with the gold Ray gets.
Yeah, no kidding. And then Thomas, he just kind of all over and looks for gold wherever it's at.
That's right.
You know,
that's what I love doing.
And depending on where you're at, you got to look for it different.
That's right. That is so true. That is so true. Because going out to Arizona is definitely different than being back here looking for gold.
And being back here is different than being in Alabama looking for gold.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and like I said, with Brian in the New England area, that's different. You know, and some of it's due to regulations, and some of it's due to the type of gold you find. You know, what you got to look through. So yeah, and that goes. The changes come with what you're looking for. Sometimes you got to change what you're using to get it too. That's all. It's all what works for whatever area you're working.
That's why it's always good to have contingencies.
Right. I'm not, you know, at this point, I like my dream mat because it works pretty well most every place I go. But I know that somewhere along the line, someone's going to go, hey, Eureka, I found a better mat, or I found a better system. And then we'll go with that.
I tell you what, I wish I've got to be able to try to figure out a way to pan. I wouldn't mind being able to keep my sulfides. If I could somehow or another tune my mats would or keep the sulfides and the gold. Because if I could, and then learn how to pan those sulfides actually that I'm getting off that beach are actually worth a lot of money.
Well, what does that mean?
Most of the time, I've thrown those sulfides away.
Now,
Where'd
what
you-
about
where-
miner's moss and expanded metal? You'd get a lot more cons. That would give you more of your sulfides. Since
But
your
then I'm kicking
beaches,
everything out. Once it loads up, I've actually tried it.
well, yeah, you'd have to clean out a lot more often because your riffles and your moss would load up.
Well, it's more about me learning how to pan and try to keep, when I'm panning, the sulfides in the pan. There's a ton of sulfides in my gold hog mask, but I can't learn how to pan the sulfides and keep the sulfides in and remove the blondes.
Would it be just quicker to chemically remove it?
Can't you smelt
Nope.
it out?
I still got to get rid of the blondes before I hit chemicals.
Yeah.
Those blondes will kill the acid so fast.
Okay.
But somehow or another, I got to learn how to take and pan and keep. And that's kind of what I did with that pan the other day, is I kept the sulfides and the gold, and I got rid of most of the blondes. There's still some blondes in it, but
Now, can you classify out the?
no, you're kind
The
of fucked with classifiers. I
sulfides?
mean, classifiers, you're screwed. No, not when you're that fine, because everything's 100 minus, 125, 150.
Oh,
I mean,
you,
everything's
even your sulfides and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it seemed like some of the stuff I got from you, the stuff that looked sulfides to me was more granular. Or am I thinking
Well, it
of the
kind of is, but
package I
it's
got
the
from
same
Kim?
size. Yeah. I don't think I've sent Pennyweight any dirt. You've never actually
Or
had any of
weapons?
this sand, have you?
No, I haven't gotten any. No.
Oh,
I'll have to
wow.
send you
That'd
some one of
be
these days, let you-
challenging for Pennyweight.
That would be a
Ooh,
pretty
that's-
good challenge if I can get.
That's a
I've
challenge.
heard about
dude.
that
Let me
Alaska
tell you, the
sand.
stuff he's got.
I'm not gonna send you floor sweepings with mouth turds.
And it's
No mouse.
it's
mouse
not
turds?
like gnome beach sands either.
I
It's-
actually did delete that video. It was a little. That
did?
was a little
That was a
on
good
my
video.
standards, that was a little over the top.
Lee wants to know why you want the sulfides, Ray. Lee
Because
Duncan.
the sulfides is actually what's releasing the gold. The oxygen and the salt water and the sunshine on those beach tailings is attacking the iron pyrites.
So it
And as
causes
the
it
iron
to.
pyrites is being attacked with salt, oxygen, and tide and sunshine, it breaks that sulfide down, and that sulfide has the gold. The gold is released.
Okay.
That's why I've got gold out there on that beach, is because the sulfides are breaking down. The miners can only mill it so fine. I mean, that's why I always collect them stupid rocks. Here's a whole bunch of them. That's what they use to crush the ore. They didn't use iron balls. They used
rocks, huh?
They use rocks.
Huh.
Big ball mill?
These rocks, the ball mill, these are ball mill rocks.
Oh, wow.
These came from Norway. They're hardened chert.
Why didn't they use lead balls?
Too expensive.
Oh,
Too
use them
expensive.
for
Rocks are pretty cheap.
And rocks are cheap.
Right.
These
Unless you
ships
wanna-
from Norway and stuff would ship they would ship a whole entire shipload of this rock over, and then they'd carry ore back. We sold a lot of our gold to Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they would use that as ballast, wouldn't they?
Well, it was a whole ship full of rock, and we'd sit there and they'd put it in a ball mill and just roll it and roll it and roll it and
Oh.
crush the rock, and then when they got all the gold that they could, all the tailings went out to the beach.
So what was Juneau known for? Like placer gold or low gold or?
Okay.
It's all under the ground hard rock gold. There's a ton of it. We found a
Like
brand
back
new
in the-
deposit.
Like
There's a
back in the
whole other brand new
1800s.
deposit now.
In the 1800s, did they do like a lot of like hard rock mining or bucket line
so
dredging or?
there's more miles underground than there is above ground.
Oh, really? Wow.
There's like 148 miles underground here in Juneau, and there's only 99 miles with the island of Douglas.
Yeah. So you're saying they still mining today, professionally?
Yeah. Well, not here in Juneau. We got the Kensington mine, which is on the other side of Berners Bay, and then we got Greens Creek mine. It's on the other side of Gastineau Channel, over on Admiralty Island, for lead, silver, and zinc, and then gold.
So the Juneau an old mining town?
Yeah, it's all an old mining town. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a huge ore deposit. All right, somebody else time now.
Commercial break.
We're gonna listen to Penny Waite's gonna tell us about Indiana gold this year.
Yeah. Well, it's still here. I haven't got it
Indiana,
all yet.
that's all glacier gold over where you got, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all glacier. Yep. Us, Ohio.
And the GPA's got claims over there?
That's where we got.
We don't have claims here.
Not in
leases,
Indiana.
sorry.
Leases. Yeah, we don't have one in Indiana. In Ohio,
Yeah, we don't
got a few.
We don't have them over here either.
Well, you're the state director still for Indiana, aren't you?
Yeah.
When are you going to rectify that problem with the lease in Indiana?
I'm willing to rectify it anytime a landowner is willing to let us go on.
Have you had any proposals or leads of any type?
We had a couple. We've had a couple. There was and actually one was what was it? An old campground up near Richmond, Indiana. There, but there was some issues with the land. The lady that owned the land and her son. The son was raising, I guess, hunting dogs, and she was willing to go ahead and let us lease it. But the son kept the dogs on the land, so therefore
You get on there.
he didn't want us on there. So that kind of all just fell through. And
How many leases do they have in Indiana?
we don't have any in Indiana. That's what we're talking about now. Yeah.
I don't have any at all.
Okay, I'm back. And one of the first Indiana gold videos I seen was Salt Creek, Indiana.
Yeah, talking about Gatesville.
Where they were
I
dredging
found
there in
nice
Salt
gold
Creek.
in Indiana too.
Yeah, in
Lee.
Gatesville.
So now, how far away is that for you? Is that a long ways for you?
Oh, that's about
30
50
minutes.
minutes maybe for me.
Oh, 50? You're the
About 50 for me. Yeah.
Now, are you allowed to run? You're allowed to run dredges on Salt Creek.
Yeah.
Yes, in that area where you see the videos, yes.
Where there's
you have to
enough
understand-
water at the right time of the year.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, your access to Salt Creek is really limited. You have to go in at a certain location because it's all surrounded by private property. So
Yeah,
you just can't go on anybody's land, even though you have
Gatesville
access to
General Store, pretty much about it, ain't it? Unless you have a private permission.
Yes.
Now, I also got family down in Mount Vernon, Indiana.
Okay.
And they said that there was gold down there and around Mount Vernon, but I don't know. I've never seen a video of down around the Mount Vernon area, and that's actually where my step parents,
Is it Mount
mom
Vernon
and dad
or North
lived.
Vernon?
Huh?
Mount Vernon or North Vernon?
North Vernon, I think.
I think it's North Vernon.
Yeah, North Vernon.
There's the problem with North Vernon, and I'm sure it's the Muscatatuck River that you're talking about. I did some testing down there. I didn't find very much.
It could have been a big bullshit story. I don't know. It's just my family thinking there might be gold down there on the old historic property, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, the area that I tested didn't have it. It had very little. Now, once again, I didn't get to test the whole area. I tested as much as I could before I decided that it wasn't worth doing all the work for.
Right. Because moving around that dredge is a lot of work.
Well, actually, at that time, I was just doing strictly panning, so I was digging holes and it was pretty shallow, so you could kind of walk into it and dig holes in different places. And I just didn't produce that much gold for me. So it was not worth me dragging a dredge down there or dragging a high banker down there to do the work.
Right.
Unless I could find a better spot,
But here's another one out there for all of us, since we're all gold miners. El Swanko, Dano, Brian, Pennyweight. I enjoy looking at your area more than anything. I'm way up here in Alaska, and it's nice to see different states and different flora. I mean, all we have up here is hemlock and spruce trees, alder trees, and devil's club. So it's nice to go down there and see, you guys are way already in spring. Grass is growing, flowers are growing.
I gotta cut my grass.
We still got snow on the ground. So it's really nice to watch all you guys' videos. When you guys do put stuff out, I really enjoy the living crap out of it.
We'll have to do some more scenery shots then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Mute
Wow.
again. We're into 40 minutes of overtime, even though you're all brothers and good friends. We're gonna have to call it a night. I greatly appreciate you three calling in and more. Michael, sorry you couldn't get through. And Thomas, sorry you had a hard time at first. It was like you were hitting me left and right.
I was using Edge. For some reason, Edge wasn't letting me in. I switched over to Chrome, and it worked out fine. So
Well, I'm glad you got in. Next time you know.
Oh, the Wheeler's full of shit. Shucks, I was about to call in.
Yeah,
come
okay.
on.
Sure you were,
was Luke,
Mr.
too.
Lodak.
I know he wanted to call in. Yeah,
tell him he can call in. Hey, Jaren can call in right now before we get out. Tell him he can call in right now.
Yeah.
Let's see Mr. Earthquake himself, man.
Rock and roller.
Oh, Rock to the Hill should have called in.
Yeah.
Baby girl should have called in. I mean, come on.
WY Gold.
I thought we could have actually 100 people
Yeah.
calling.
Those
Yeah.
like 10 people would be in.
One day
Oh, we
we'll
got-
have to try a marathon and get everyone in here.
Mm-mm.
But I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. So at
Oh,
least my commute ain't a long ways.
Let me say hello to Dex Spader. Hello.
Hey, Death Spader, good to see you. And Y Gold came in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Well, I'll say one more thing. God bless y'all, man. Pennyweight,
God bless you too,
Brian. I'll
God
see you
bless
up there.
you, Ray.
I'll see you in Alaska. Dano,
Cheers.
you the man. El Schwenko. I love the hat, man. It rocks. And Ed, we didn't see the picture of you tonight, but God bless you. I appreciate it.
I was thinking about putting my
Not
my
a
military
problem.
buttons on there. My military buttons and stuff that I got, my helicopters, my unit badge.
All right, guys. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll leave out of here, and maybe someday too we'll see you.
You down
On
the
the
river.
river. You betcha,
All right,
Ray.
Ray. Take
One day. One
Later,
day.
everyone.
Good
All
night.
right, I'm out.
Good night, Ray.
guys.
Brian,
Brian,
Thomas,
Ray.
thank you very much for joining us. We'll be listening to Brian on Prospectors Radio tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And that's at prospectorsradio.com or goldprospectorspace.com. And now on YouTube at Gold Prospectors Space here on YouTube. Go, if you're not a subscriber yet, head over there. And so,
And Brian, when you get on there, make sure you talk over
Scott
all the time.
I'm having trouble trying to figure this out because I seem to be talking over everyone by mistake here.
No. You see who's talking about the yellow frame on the window. See it? When I'm talking, my frame turns yellow. When Daniel says something.
No, I don't have it.
What's that? Little frame comes around you?
Yeah, or a little bar underneath.
No, I don't have any of that. I gotta download the app or something. I'm on Chrome. I don't use Chrome. I'll figure it out. I'll look it up and I'll go to their website or something.
It's a free program. Just go get the program. So.
Bill from Ohio Relics Hunters wants you to ask Tim about his cologne.
Yeah. Ohio Relic Hunter, that's Bill Marsh. Asked him about his cologne fetish and his talk about his midlife crisis mobile.
Midlife crisis mobile?
Yeah, that's his.
Must be a Corvette or something?
It's a Mopar.
Dodge Challenger.
Dodge Challenger.
Oh, Challenger. That's actually cool.
I always call it his midlife crisis mobile. So.
Right. Hey, we have too, Ray.
Thank you very much, Miss Laurel. Everybody, thank you again for joining us here. Thank you for sticking around for 45 extra minutes into overtime. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you, Top Cat, for the super sticker tonight. Greatly appreciate it. I hope all of you stay safe and sane. May you always have that flash in your pan.
And you know what he's going to say next.
That's right, Jesse, my friend. Maybe one day, too, we'll meet you on the river. Until then, you know what? We're out of here. Good night, everybody. God bless.
Dano balls rule.
Dano balls rule. Bye, everybody. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.